When we talk about a function of several variables, we're talking about a function with more than one input. Suppose we call those inputs x, y, and z. When we're asked to find f of 5, 4, negative 6, we're simply trying to find the value of the function when x is 5, y is 4, and z is negative 6. Simply plugging those in and doing PEMDAS, or the order of operations, will give us that function value. Functions of several variables are more interesting when they represent something in real life. I recommend hitting pause and reading this entire problem. Now that you've read the problem, notice we're being asked to find a profit function in terms of x and y. What that means is, if we sell x number of model A units and y number of model B units, how much profit will we have? Then we'll interpret that at a particular point. But first, the general profit function can be found by doing revenue minus cost. This should be intuitive. After all, if you spent $12 on something and sold it for $15, your profit is $3. 3 equals 15 minus 12. Very intuitive and obvious formula. But let's apply it to this more complicated algebraic situation. First, we have to find the revenue. What are we going to make in terms of financial income by selling X Model A units and Y Model B units? Well, if we sold X Model A units and each of them were sold at a price of $99, then we would make 99 times X in revenue. Similarly, for Model B, we have a revenue of 129 times Y, meaning $129 times the number sold, which is Y. Adding these two together gives us the total revenue. Now that's the total amount of money we took in by selling those models, Model A and Model B units. But how much did it cost us to make those? Well, that's what the cost equation gives us. So now we're ready to do revenue minus cost because we figured out the revenue and we were given the cost. Plugging those in, simplifying, and we now have a profit equation. Notice this profit equation has some meaning which may or may not be apparent to you, but it turns out we're making $75 profit for every Model A that we sell, $98 profit for every Model B that we sell, minus the $900 in fixed cost, perhaps just to set up a production line or something like that. And now that we have the profit equation, we can apply it to the particular situation where X is 22 and Y is 25. Working that out gives us a certain number, which in this case is $3,200. What does that mean? That means that we would make a $3,200 profit if we were to produce and sell 22 Model A's and 25 Model B's.